Hello and welcome to my channel in search of truth. So, as I'm running a series, what is matrix and how it is created. So, just to start, before start, I want to say something that if you find the content is good and if you find it valuable, please like and share this channel with your friends and comment is open on this channel. I have another channel, Satya Ki Khoj Ishwar Ki Or, which is in Hindi. So, whomsoever want to listen these things in Hindi, love you Sujata. Those people can go there, Satya Ki Khoj Ishwar Ki Or channel, which is in Hindi. This channel I have created especially for those people who don't want who don't know Hindi actually. So this is for global listeners who can listen in English. And I have my own group where I guide for meditation. So here on the screen, there is my Telegram ID. You can contact me there. And my fees is 1000 rupees INR per month. Love you, Harshit, to teach you how to meditate. The way is I have already given you the way how to do meditation, but if you need guidance you can connect me on my group. And if you want to say thanks, you can give any money below 500 to my given UPI ID, which is flashing on the screen. And so, to continue that series, what is matrix, I believe I will today end what is matrix, because matrix is everywhere. Everything is a matrix. So I'm just giving you little examples. In next video of this series, I'll tell you how it is created, who have created these matrix, why it is created. Because once you know what is matrix and how it is created and why it is created, then you can easily break this matrix down. So, in continuation of what is matrix, so I told you about some matrix. So, as in my first video, I told you that uh, thank you, Sujata. So, in my first video, I told you that matrix is your mind. So, what is behind it? Because I don't want to give you other examples about matrix. I have given some. So everything you are seeing here, what you are doing is all under matrix. Matrix, the second name of matrix is a illusion. So you are living in an illusion right now. There is you have no goal of your life. The goal of your life, like to achieve you to achieve big jobs, having big money, it is all illusion. Because at the end of your life, you will find that you have own nothing. You own nothing, because uh, when you die, everything will stay here, nothing will go with you. And everybody is you are seeing that they loves you, but they don't love you actually. They have their own needs, that's why they love you. And you are the same. You are also not loving anyone. You are just fulfilling your needs, that's all. So everybody here is connected with everyone for their own needs. They don't know what is love. You don't know what is love. What the true love is. Because when you are loving anyone, like if you are loving your child, there is something in your mind behind the scene that when I were be old, my child will take care of me. You are just collecting money so that you can have it in your old age, it will support you. But every time you collect it, you got some extra needs. Sorry, you have to give your money there. So money is not with you always, and money is the biggest illusion, biggest matrix, part of the matrix. So I'm just telling you in the crux that your mind is the actual matrix, and that's why everybody say you are the battery of this matrix, because you are giving the power of this to this matrix, what has been created. And there are lots of matrix, like matrix inside matrix, illusion inside illusion. You are having your own thought process, that is also illusion. When you come out of this thought process, when you will be the thoughtless person, you will connect it with your consciousness, because there is one consciousness for this whole earth. When you connect to that consciousness, when your consciousness level is being higher and higher, because with this meditation, what I have told you, the Sahaj Yoga, it is not the simple meditation what you have seen, just close your eyes and sit cool and calm anywhere. It is not like that. It is to give you the connection with the supreme creator, or you can say universe, energy of universe, consciousness of the universe. When you go higher, when you are out of this matrix, you all will think like same. There is no difference in your opinions like we have right now, because different person have their different consciousness level. That's why they have different opinion. Somebody saying this is right, and somebody saying this is wrong, and somebody have no opinion on that, because you are not on the same consciousness level. When you do the meditation, you are slowly out of matrix. This, when your consciousness raised, you will see what is illusion, what is matrix, what is not true. So by seeing that, you, because until and unless you don't know from your inside that this is wrong, you will continue to do that. If I am saying this is wrong, don't do this, you want to stop. It is with everyone. Until and unless someone see that yes, I am on the wrong path, or this is wrong or this is right, until and unless you yourself see that thing, you will not uh, understand that it is wrong or right. It is not that I am saying, because I am saying, and you should know that, or you maybe, someone say that, okay, if Anurag is saying that, maybe this is true, so I should follow that thing. But after some time, you start doing that thing again, because you don't have your own observation on that. So what mind does, how it create the matrix, like we have certain beliefs from our childhood, which are given to us by our parents. Like in India, there is a very big thing of Hindu and Muslims. So, and I'm saying for every religion, everybody is fighting that my religion is good and my religion is peaceful. So, when you are a child, you don't know whether you are a Hindu or a Muslim or a Christian. Your parents or grandparents gave you that thought, what you are and how your religion is better. And there are certain, like Hindus, maximum Hindus, more than 90%, or you can say 90% of Hindus hate Muslims. Why? They don't know, because they have taught by their parents like that. I have seen a news today. Nearby my town, there is a big temple of Chandi Devi. Someone prayed, like, uh, uh, initiated namaz there. So that became a very big issue. Now Hindus are spreading Ganga Jal everywhere, the holy water of river Ganges, everywhere. But this is wrong. There is no such Allah or no such Devi. They all are one. There is one prime creator. If he is worshipping his God Allah, and if you are worshipping your goddess, these things are same, equal. And if he is pursuing namaz, he's not doing bad things. Why you need to wash these things from the holy Ganges water? Why? He is just praying to God. Okay, if he has prayed in your temple, it is not a bad thing. So this is how our mind traps us. Like, uh, if I say, like, as I told you, like, you are going office. In office, you have done some mistake, maybe some big mistake, but we all are human. We can do mistakes. That's why we are humans. So this mind start thinking negatively. Oh, my boss will give me that, my boss will say me that, maybe they terminate me, or blah 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 blah. Maybe you cannot sleep the whole night, but what you have done, maybe that is being solved by you or by other member of your team, or maybe the senior team members, that has been mitigated. And when you next day went to office, go to office, you're just your boss just say, what have you done? He said, I'm sorry sir, that is my mistake, but it has been done, I'm admitting it, and it will never, I'll take care that it will not be done in future. And simple, your boss say, okay, I've seen this many times. But your mind will play the games for whole night for this thing, and because of that, you are in the lower frequency whole night, you being negative whole night, you are emanating the wrong energies, and that's what they want. And who are they? They are the biggest driver of this matrix. They are the archons. Archons are present everywhere with everybody. Nobody is free from them. They are from different star system. They have no connection with prime creator. They cannot generate their own energy like you. You have the soul connected with the prime creator. You have your own energy. You can generate your own energy, but they are not. They are in fourth dimension. You cannot see them. They can change your thought process. Like, uh, this week, one of my group member named Raul Shah, he plays with this share system. He told me that today, Anuragji, there is a very huge mistake I have done. I know that I have to sell. I know I have to sell, but I don't know how I purchase it. He has no answer why he has purchased, why he directly knows that he has to sell it, and he got a big loss because of that. And he's surprised why I have done this. That is because of organs. They shift your thought process, and they are the biggest key player of this matrix. And once, and what are their food when you are in lower energy field, means lust, greed, sex, fear, or like that. When you are in these emotions, you will create a lower vibes energy, and that is their food. So that you can emanate this kind of energy, they shift your thought process. Like you have an argument with your wife, it happens everywhere. But whole night you were thinking, okay, I will leave her, or I will go somewhere, this and that, and your mind started that whole story, and whole night you are preparing the story in your mind, and you could not sleep. And next day, all has gone with a simple sorry. That's how your mind create. That's how you power this matrix. You have certain thought process, certain, you can say, thoughts which has been given to you, and you, there are, these are the patterns, how you think, how you pursue anything. Certain thoughts has been given by your parents, a certain you have already made, and many of them are given to you by these archons. That's how it, when you are thoughtless, if you stop your mind, do whatever you do from your heart, there is nothing, everything will go very smooth. That's what we teach in Sahaj Yoga, that be Sahaj, easy. Don't push anything, don't pull anything. Whatever is going on, just watch it. I'm not saying that you don't do anything. You have to do, you have to work for your livelihood. But whatever is going on, don't try to manipulate it. Be truthful. Don't feel jealousy to from everyone, anyone. If you are seeing somebody is higher than you in studies, in work, anything, work hard. Try to pass him out with your work. Don't try to pull his leg so that you can be in front of him. That is, that's how you are part of this matrix, because it is created like that. Like you have, your children are going to school, you have already gone to school. What they taught you, then what they are teaching, they are teaching you right now the competition. You are teaching your kids competition, and you are expecting love from them. This is totally wrong, because when you compete, you are taught to be jealous. In competition, there is no love, and this competition is all fake. From first class or from nursery, you want your children to be top in your class, top in your school, and you are putting pressure to do it. And when you have done in the whole student life of your children, and he was performing very well according to your, you can say, what you have asked for them to be number one in class or school, they have performed it. But when they are out to get the job, they find that this is all vain what they have done. Very few, very few jobs are depends on your credit scores, what you got in your examination. It doesn't matter if you are second, if you are third in your examination, the whole thing matter is you have passed it. Yes, few exam this score is needed. If you are going in those direction, yes, you need good credit scores in your examination, but they are very, very, very few. All companies need is you are well known about the technology they are hiring you for. If you are very much good understanding about the technology they are, like we interview the people, we have never seen what scores they got in their graduation 10 plus 2 or 10th. We always ask about the technicality for what they are giving the interview. If they are fine with that skills, it's okay. Otherwise, you can go. Then that kid who have like who have not enjoyed his life till now because of getting this high credit scores in the examination, what he think now? He think, I have wasted my life. He got that frustration after getting the job. And if you are too much sensitive for your kids, that create a negative impact in their mind about you, and they want to be outside their town for the job, and they don't want to come to home again. If they are coming very short while for 2 or 3 or 4 days, and they go back to their work because they don't want this. How you have captured them, and you think this is a love, but this is not love. This is how our mind create this matrix. If you can control your thoughts, which are from mind, if you can listen to your heart, which is a pure voice, the voice of God, you can say, voice of the creator, you can say, because you are yourself is a creator. If you can listen to your heart, like if you want to steal something, maybe you need some money and your mom said okay no, your dad said okay no, but you still want to get that, and you have seen some money in the almirah of your mother or father, you can say, and you want to steal some 500 rupees from there. You go there, and when you are just touching that note of 500 rupees, your heart said no, you are doing wrong, because that is a pure voice of your soul, and your soul is none other than the prime creator, because you are. And when you overcome with with that voice, okay, leave it, I need it, I'm getting it, that's all, I need this anyhow. Now your mind is working, and your mind give you such thoughts that he always like overcome with voice of your heart. But if you know how to differentiate with these voices, and this comes with this saj yoga meditation, when you are doing this, you can easily you can say have a difference with your voice of your mind and voice of your heart. If you are getting something from your heart, just don't think, do it. That will never be bad. It will not give you any bad result. Maybe the instant result can be not as per you, but the final result will be very best. I have seen in my whole life, when things are not doing as per your thoughts, it is not means that it is not means you are not doing well or something is bad happening to you, because you want that thing, but universe wants something else, or you can say the god wants something else. When you are not getting as per your thinking, as per your expectation, that means universe want to give you something more or something else. And when you get that, you always think that okay, it is been well that I did not get that thing, otherwise I could not get this thing. My English is not very well. I'm keeping it very simple as per my thoughts, so that I can give you what I want to say. So these mind thoughts are building a matrix. Sometime I have seen a story today, that is by a girl. She said, I was standing on the bus stop. Some A person came coming was coming towards me, and he's not good looking, and I was not feeling comfortable. Then he started staring at me. I was uncomfortable. So I started walking from that bus stop. Then he followed her. Then she started running. He also started running. That girl, afraid, she just uh, put herself aside, and then she thought that okay, I get rid of that guy. But when she came out, that guy was there. So she was so afraid. But this time, this guy have a little a girl with him, because he understood that this girl is afraid of me, because he's not very charming and good looking. He's not wearing good clothes as well. So he maybe managed to get a girl so that she can talk to her. So then that girl came to that lady, went to that lady and said, "Your clothes are not well from backside. So this is a cloth. Just wear it so that you can hide that." That person's intention was very good, but that lady misunderstood him, because of their not good looking, not having proper clothes. That's how this mind illusionate us. And when the word come is illusionate, that is all matrix. Sometime you thought you just make a picture of somebody, because maybe you just meet him in hurry, maybe he could not greet you properly, but you have made a portrait for him in your mind, and you have not you can say seen you have not seen the proper uh, person, what he is, because of his appearance or something else. You made a posture of that person inside your mind, and your mind created that because of your past experiences, or maybe your belief system created that portrait. But maybe that guy is a very good guy or girl that is very good. Sometimes we have seen in India, if a woman lost her husband, always people make shits, comment to give comment to that lady. But this is what they are doing. That is their thoughts, their mind. One more thing, what you have inside, you always see that thing in somebody else. Like, if you have a habit of jealousy, maybe you find me that I am also jealous. If you can say you, what should I say, like, if something you do wrongly, or you can say, I'm not having the exact word actually. What what should I say? Mm, Sorry, that conversation is easy in Hindi, but in English, I'm just trying to give you some idea about that. That if you have certain natures of doing something like that, you always see somebody else with your own eyes, and you always, you can say, examine somebody else with your own mind, with your own natures again, in the light of your uh, uh, consciousness, or you can say your point of view, and that is how it is created. Someone, not ego, Harshit, not ego. You always see other person in the light of your mind, in the light of your point of view, in the light of your consciousness only. I don't want to use bad words, but like, you are a person who is after girls, who love to talk to girls, and you understand what I want to say. If any other person, maybe with good intention, like in your office, you are fond of girls, you always want to be with girls with bad intention, and someone in your office is talking to their lady colleagues with good intention, he has nothing in his mind about anything. But if you are seeing him talking to the girls, you just create the portrait of that person, that he has a bad intention against girls. That is what I want to say, because you always examine any person in the light of your thought process, in the light of your thoughts, in the light of your consciousness, in the light of your point of view. And you just, you can say, announce that this person is like that, this person is like that. But when you are putting finger on anybody else, that this person is like that, actually you are seeing yourself in him or her. Take a note of this, what I have just said. If you are pointing a finger to anybody that he is like that, you always see yourself in him. If from and now from now, if you understand what I want to say, from now onwards, if you have any bad feelings for anyone, just think of yourself. Do you have that problem inside you? And you will find that definitely. That is my, you can say, I am confident on that. You will find it in yourself. And that is how this illusion work. Although I have told you in previous video how this money things controlling yourself, there was no money some hundreds of years back. And first of all, it is started with the silver coins or the gold coins. Gold and silver has their own values, but right now you have the blank paper note, and that is a note, because a note written on that, I'll give 100 rupees or $100 to the bearer of this note. but that is not the actual money. But when you were possessing that silver coin or gold coin, like in India in 2016, I believe, our prime minister said that now 500 rupees and 1000 rupees note will not be a legal tender. And in one night, those 500 rupees and 1000 rupees value is zero. Those are just a paper slips. But if that could be a gold coin or a silver coin, you can easily melt them and use them because they have the value. So that is the, and this whole system, whole money system, is governed by Rockefeller and Rothschild family. As I told you, there are five families: Rockefeller, Rothschild, J.P. Morgan. Two I that time also forget, and now this time also forget. So you can search them on the net. Where there is a federal, oh sorry, reserve, like in USA there is a federal reserve, in India there is a Reserve Bank of India, and each and every country have their own reserve bank, but they are not government owned. In India also, only 1 rupees note is governed by the government, and that is having the value of 1 rupees, and you cannot say 1 rupee note. If you have any oldest note of 1 rupee, that is also a legal tender today. You cannot say that 1 rupee note, government cannot say that it is not mine, because government owns that. If you see, on 1 rupees note there is written Government of India, not Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank is a private entity that is governed by Rockefeller and Rothschild. First of all, there was a rule that you have to give him the gold of that much money, how much money you want to print. But now governments are printing more money. This is all a scam. That's why your value of your money is going lower day by day, and this is all a scam. This is all metrics. There is a book in Hindi, Banko Ka Mayajal. You have to study that. So this whole illusion, this matrix start from your mind, and whenever you listen to your mind, any thought which is coming from your mind, if you listen to that, you are a battery of this matrix. There are a lot to say about the matrix, but I don't want to uh, lead this series to the boredom. That's why I want to stop it today, and I want to start something about how it is created. So this matrix has been created with some extraterrestrial powers. Like first of all, this Anunnaki came here. They started ruling us. If you want to know more about this, on my other channel there is a series, History of Our Creation. You can go there and see that. That is in Hindi. But so first of all, Anunnakis from the planet X, we say they these are from planet X. We call it Nibiru as well. They are from Nibiru, and there is a galactic federation above in the sky. Some people say that they have their base station in Saturn somewhere. So first of all, think about that. There is a life in this universe other than from Earth. There are many Earths like that, which have their own life. There are many type of entities living there, in different planets. Some of their having their bodies, some of their are not having their bodies. They are just energies. So they have their base station for this galaxy. They have their base station in Saturn. They are They are from, I think, 20 or 21 planet systems, and they are clearly watching on Earth. So they sent these Anunnakis to Earth because when, let me start from the beginning. If you think that we evaluate or evolve from the monkeys, that is wrong. This was a Darwin theory, and now scientists have denied this theory, because when you evolve, that means your whole species is evolving. So your species also evolve. If we are evolving from the monkeys, then why monkeys are still there? If we are evolving, then whole species will evolve. You cannot say that half of them are monkeys and half of them become the humans. That is not right. So the Darwin theory is total hoax, and we people studied Darwin. I don't know what today's student is getting, and this all study system is a hoax. They are giving you lie everywhere. If you are studying your history, this is all manipulated. This is not real, because the facts, the truths, you they never told you about the truth. So we are planted here on this earth as it is. We are being from several planets. We are species from several planets, and you can see we we are planted here. They seed us here in the bunch of, you can say, maybe 100 or 200 pairs from different planets. Like you see, the Koreans, Chinese, Japanese, they have their own species. So you go to the Nigeria, South Africa, Africa, they have their own species. In Europe, there is another species. In India, this Asia is having another species. So we are planted like that, and they have planted many more species. Some of them are died, cannot survive in this environment of Earth, and whomsoever has been survived, we are here. So we basically are very, you can say, mm, not very minded people. You can say we are just average people. We were, which are native species of this earth. Then they come from Nibiru, the Anunnakis. They have Inky in their group, which is a very great scientist, a gene editor. He edited some genes as well. Although you get something from YouTube which make them Anu and Inky as the god, but they were not. They were sent here to, because they are very advanced in science. They were sent here to give us that science and educate us. But what they have done, because they know the science, these everything, like, if you imagine, if you go to, you can say, forest of Amazon, and some species of human are living there, which have no idea about outside world, and you just keep your solar system with you with the AC, and you just start AC in your tent with the help of the solar system, and ask them to see it, what they think. They don't know AC, they don't know solar system. They think you have a special power, you are the god. So same thing they did, and because of their knowledge of science, they have created a lot of stuff which is not possible according to us, the native earthans, you can say. Although we are not earthans, you can say the people on earth that time. So we bow our head in front of them, and just say that, oh, you are a god. Then It's a long story, although I'm cutting it in very short. So because I want to just finish this series, maybe the next part is why maybe want that to create, but I want to finish this very soon, because otherwise, if you just drag it to many parts, it will be a boredom. I don't want to do that. Still, some questions should be there in your mind so you can find out the truth. Otherwise, you will not go anywhere. So then, when they started, like they showed their power to us, we felt these are gods. And then, the, when federation aware of it, they came to earth. They asked them to leave it, and before federation they cannot do anything because they are more powerful than them. So there is one more, apart from these Anunnakis, there is one more. I didn't remember that name right now. Maybe I have given in my history of our creation. So they join their hands and say, okay, we have to leave now, but how we can continue in this on this earth? So because they are very big in size, like 18 feet high, 20 feet high. So they started mating with our ladies and producing their own children, which who have their bloods, and they say that okay, these are our bloods, and they will become your king, or they will become your god, you can say. So then this Rockefeller, Rothschild, and these are coming directly from the Anunnakis bloodlines, and that's why they never uh, marry outside their bloodline. They marry with their sisters and produce babies, and they have in the inside their mind that only this Anunnaki bloodline can govern this earth people, and because of it, they have created this all money system, and this Rothschild family govern this money system. They are, although they are very, you can say, honest. And how this is started, it is a long story. You can find it in any YouTube. I don't want to give you that because if you have anything in your mind to search, just search. So it is started from there, from Anunnakis. Although some other missions came to Earth to educate us, but the native Earth people are very, very, you can say, in Hindi there is a word very Siddha, like not tough, easy, and don't have much mind to calculate and all that stuff. When they intercourse with our ladies and produce their own child, and this is how we are getting this mindfulness. And these Brahmins in India, purely, we are the bloodlines from these people, the Anunnakis. I am also Brahmin, and I admit that we are from Anunnakis. That's why Brahmins always want to govern, and we have in Manu Smriti we have like dictated that Brahmins are highly, very high on this, uh, on the top of the society. But if we go to Advait Vedanta of, or the Vedas or the Upanishads, Brahmin are those who know who is Brahm, who is the prime creator. But this Manusmriti says the Brahmin's child is always Brahmin. So that, and we are from that bloodline. Now everything is mixed. So now everyone having the blood of that bloodline, but they always want to be a king. That's why every president of US was coming from the same bloodline. Only one president is not from that bloodline. I believe that is Trump. If I'm not wrong, I may be wrong, but one president is there which were not from that bloodline. In Russia, in Italy, everywhere they have their own bloodlines everywhere. No one can enjoy the power if they don't want. In India, you think you have made Modi as a president. No, they made. Because media is with them, there is one company named BlackRock which owned all media channel entire world. Not a single, I'm not saying the YouTube channels, but every media house, big media house, is under BlackRock. So they run agendas, they convert your mind. As I told you, this television is another matrix system which they get. So through this television, through this media, they just convert your mind. And whomsoever are awakened, who knows these things, this is impossible to, you can say, control their mind. That's why when I knew that, I stopped newspaper, I stopped television. On YouTube, I just see other stuff than news, than debates. They are these are all making you fool. If you want to get rid of this matrix, first of all, stop reading magazines, stop reading newspaper, stop watching TVs, because they are playing with your minds. They are sending some minimal message to your, you can say, avchetan mastik, or your unconscious mind, because unconscious mind, sorry, not unconscious mind is governing your conscious mind always. So they send some minimal message to your unconscious mind to train it, and when they train your unconscious mind, your conscious mind start doing those things what is coming from unconscious mind, and they survive always on the fear. And when you started your kundalini, when you do this meditation, sooner or later you will be out of this fear. The biggest fear of ourselves is the death, but you are approaching death towards that daily. When you took birth, you are approaching to your death. That cannot be possible if you have not taken birth. This is a final destination. If you have taken birth on this earth, there is death, and death is must. You cannot overcome death, and you are still fearing of it, although it will approach you sooner or later. So this is how this is created, although it is very deep. Until and unless you don't ask me the question on it, I cannot describe it more. I have given you a little spark. You can follow that. I can give you some keywords if you want to explore more. The keywords are Chani project, MJ12, deep underground military bases, dumps, or Nazi Bell, Operation Paperclip, Earthans, um, this Lumeria. In Hindi, you can ask for Kumari Kandam, Atlantis, and these keywords you can search. You will find many things. Anunnakis you can search, but there are lots of different opinion and lots of different YouTube videos available on Anunnakis. Some of them show you Anunnakis are the god, but those are wrong. There are lots of illusionatory information available on YouTube. So it is up to you what resonate to your heart. Just receive that only, because your heart always say right things. If you are following your heart, you are not an illusion. If this video resonate with you, so like, subscribe, and share. If it does not resonate you, just leave it there. Just think that I am mad. Some mad people said something. Don't worry about that. If you want to say thanks, you can send any amount below 500 to this UPI ID. If you want to join my group to be guided in the meditation, you can send on this UPI ID and just take a screenshot, give it to me on my this Telegram ID. My fees is 1,000 rupees per month. Although this is, I cannot say no to anybody. So if you see that you cannot give 1,000 rupees per month, so whatever you can give easily, you can give that, no issues. So thank you very much for watching this. In next video of this series, I don't think so. I need to make that series. I told you why they have created, because they think that only their bloodline can rule this earth. That's why they have created it, and they have created this matrix. All the things are not very easy to get, but you are getting everything through money. Money is the biggest illusion, and they have created so that you just waste your whole life in earning money. And in earning money, you are doing you are just wasting your life. You just uh, wake up early, do every daily stuff, go to your job or your shop. In the night, come to home, eat, sleep, go do sex, sleep, just have your children's, and asking them to do the same. If you have passed 40 or 50 of your age, just think what you have earned. Nothing. If you have earned a bungalow or a house or some four-wheeler or two-wheeler, this is not earning. Are you happy with what you earn? No, because you have not earned the main thing for what you are here. You are here to be the prime creator. You are prime creator. You have to connect to yourself, and you are not doing that. You are here to be you, not to be anybody else. From day one, your mother and father, or maybe your grandparents, asking you to be somebody else. Look at him, what he is doing. Look at him, look at him. And because you cannot be him, because you are you, instead of being yourself, you always trying to be some other self, which you cannot be in the whole life. You cannot be that. So just be you. That's why I am here. That's why Sahjog is here. That's why you are here. When you be you, you will feel some self satisfaction. Okay, now I got something. I got me. I got myself. So be you. Don't try to be anybody else. Because only you can be yourself. You cannot be other self. I believe I'm clear what what I want to say. Maybe I'm not clear because my English is not very well. I'm not very fluent in English. Just whatever, how much English I am, I know, I want, I try my best to give you the things what I own. Although it is very easy to create something in Hindi, and lots of thoughts I have to compress because I cannot translate, I could not translate. But I have tried my best. Maybe I succeed giving you my point of view about that. But the key is, if you do meditation, if you do Sahaj Yoga, if Kundalini rises, your consciousness rises. And through this rising consciousness, when you are on the higher level of consciousness, you think alike, and this is all 5D. There is no other earth, there is no other thing, there is no one who can pull you into the 5D. This is all consciousness level that you have to gain yourself, and it takes some time. For me, it is more than 2.5 years now. I am doing it daily, but and I have not reached yet because there is no limit, there is no end. This prime creator, the universe is infinity. After 10 years, maybe I will tell you, okay, I am still doing it because I have not reached. You can never reach to your goal. But yes, if you have something, some fire in yourself, if you are finding something, if you have some question in your mind, why I am here, what is my goal, what I am doing this, why I am going round daily basis, then you are at the right step, right stop. Maybe you can find your answers, but nobody can give you answer. You will find it in yourself. So you have to start this meditation. I have around more than 80 people in my group, and these are, many of them are with me from more than 1 year. Now they are seeing the differences in their self, what I am talking about, what I have told them prior to 1 year or 1.5 year. Now they are experiencing. So it take 1.5 year to get the experiences what I told them that time. So it is not a job for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or 1 week. Yes, you will get that glimpse of that Kundalini energy within 1 week or maybe 2 week. But it will take some time, like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, to get certain consciousness level. Nowadays, because of precision of equinox, I will discuss this in future videos. You are in the ascension cycle. There is a round, there is a circle, there are 2 points. This is the higher point and this is the lower point. And this, there are four yugas in this cycle and four yugas in this cycle. In the peak, this is Satyuga, according to the Hindu methodology. Satyuga, then Treta, then Dwapar, then Kali Yuga. This is the descension cycle. So you are going into the downward consciousness level. From Satyuga is the highest, this is the peak point. This is also Satyuga, but you are losing your consciousness daily. Then Treta, then Dwapar, then Kali Yuga. In this point, you have the lower consciousness, lowest. And the ascension cycle is then Kali Yuga, then Dwapar, then Treta, then Satyuga. And on this point, you are on the peak. So now we have crossed this Kali Yuga, the lowest point, and we have already crossed this Kali Yuga of the ascension cycle. That's why you are seeing that we are having a great technologies right now. Although these technologies can we have in 1900 only, but these elites have not given to you, but now they are forced to give you. So you have passed this Satyuga, Kali Yuga. Now you are on Dwapar. Sandhikal of Kali Yuga and Dwapar has been finished. These 10 years from 2020 to 2030 is the last of this Kali Yuga Sandhikal, Kali Yuga and Dwapar Sandhikal. According to the precision of equinox, when you are going upward, so your consciousness is raising day by day by day by day. Now this cosmos and this earth is supporting your consciousness to be high, but right now because you are still in Kali Yuga, Sandhikala, so you have to work on yourself to raise this consciousness. But it is very, very fast. It is moving. If I say 100 year back or 50 year back, it is not very fast. But right now, energies are supporting you. If you do a little thing, you will get this much. Previously, if you work this much, you will get this much. So these are reversed. So you can get that consciousness very, very, very soon. But you have to start. And there is never tomorrow. And this is not the thing that you will do in your old ages, because you don't have the power to sustain that energy. My kids are 9 years old, 7 years old, 5 years old. All three are doing these meditation daily. So if my kids can do that, and your kids can do that, if you do that, if your kids are doing that, they are doing very much in their studies. They are concentrating on their studies. They are not going here and there to watch girls and do masturbation and all these things, getting drugs, alcohol, everything. They hate it. They are concentrated on their work. They are enjoying life actually. I am also enjoying life because I am free. I am out of this thought process. It took time. It took 2.5 years to keep me out of the thought process. Now I have control on my thoughts. I can say that I become near about thoughtless. Very few thoughts are there in my mind right now. Yesterday night I was just sitting alone, and I have started my YouTube, but I could not see my YouTube because I'm not. I don't want to watch it. So I shut down everything. I shut down light as well, and I just sit calmly. And there was nothing in my mind, no thought, and I was enjoying. That is the thing. You have to achieve that consciousness level where there is no thought. I mean, there is if there is no thought, you are out of this matrix. If you are out of this matrix, everything is available to you. Just you think of, but you cannot think. That is the beauty. So thoughtless. The aim is to be thoughtless, and without Kundalini, without raising your consciousness because without Kundalini you cannot raise your consciousness, and without raising your consciousness, you cannot get this thing. Okay, this video is now very long. It's 1 hours and 10 minutes. So I want to stop it here, because if I start to say anything, I just go on, go on, go on, and on. So it will be very lengthy. So thanks for joining me on this video. And again, if you like this, like it, subscribe it, share it, so that it can reach to the appropriate people whom or who need it, who are finding something and not able to find, who have certain questions about their life, about their soul. They can reach it to it. If you know Hindi, you can go to my channel Satya Ki Khoj Ishwar Ki Or. There you find lots of stuff for you. And just started from beginning, from the first video towards the latest. You will find very much. Thank you very much. Have a nice night, I can say, because here is night. Thank you very much. Bye.